Oh, good morning. We're still over here at the Flying J, of course. Obviously, we haven't gone nowhere yet. Just went in. Let me cover up this mic. Just went in, had some breakfast. Not too bad. They got a huddle house over here, so had to get my coffee and my eggs for the morning. But it's a beautiful day out here, nice and cool. It's probably just barely hitting 70 right now. It'll be warming up here in a little bit, definitely. But we're gonna go ahead and roll over to Peterbilt and pick up my shocks and put them on, and then continue our trip down to Topeka. And then we also have another load that we got to pick up that'll be taking us up to Illinois. But while I was sitting here, I bought me some wax or some polish from Peterbilt, and I got my rim polished a little bit. What you think? Not too bad. Not for just a quick once over. I mean, to me that's a lot shinier than that. So I mean, it'll get better. Just gotta keep spending more time. I just did a quick job just to see what it was like, see how well it worked. But we're gonna get ourselves up here in the truck. And old Mel's over there laying down in his bed. But we're gonna go ahead and head over to Peterbilt so we can get those shocks, because we gotta hit the road. So stay tuned. Here's our new ones. Comes with your bushings and the washers, or whatever you want to call them. So pretty much we're just going to slap these bushings in here like so, which I think it goes this way. Push those in there. There's actually a pain doing it backwards, or with one hand I should say. But put those in there like that, like so. And you do that on both sides. And then you just slide it over that pin right there. And slide it over that pin. And bolt her on up. But we're going to make this quick and simple without the camera. So since you're only watching this, you're not doing it. As soon as we get done here, we're going to go wash up the hands. And then hit the road. Stay tuned. Well, I just looked at the time. Once I parked here, it took me a total time of 22 minutes to walk inside, get my parts, and put them on. So obviously, if you saw my my last video talking about, you know, the labor rates, and they were going to probably charge me an hour to do this. It took me 22 minutes to walk into the store, get the parts, and put them all on. So I mean, granted, there we go. This is the passenger side. All nice and tight, looking pretty. And here'd be the driver's side. Looking all pretty. Now, of course, I am definitely glad that I didn't really film myself doing it too much, because I screwed up. Not only once, but twice, with the same problem, on the same side. Okay, with these things you have a metal washer, your rubber bushing, the shock, rubber bushing, and metal washer that holds that. Well, on the bottom you have a bolt with a washer for one side and then the nut. Me, knowing that I was supposed to, because I just did the driver's side first, once I got over to the passenger side, I already knew that I was supposed to put the bottom on, slide them on, everything, put the bolt through, put the nut, or the washer nut on the opposite side of the bolt head. It's common sense. That's how you always do them. But why was my body and my mind, like I said, not only once, but twice, one right after the other, put the bolt, washer, slid it through, and then tried to put the nut on. Then realized, oh shit, I can't do it that way. So I pulled it out. and then I put the damn thing in right back the same damn way. It sucks. My mind was there, but yet it wasn't thinking for me. But needless to say, third time's the charm, I finally got it in there. So we're gonna go in here. I'm not too dirty, as you can tell. Well, I got a little bit up here on my upper arms from bumping stuff. Yeah, even on that side. But hey, that's the joys of working on your own truck. You gotta get greasy to save that money. Like I said, it took me 22 minutes. Now granted, I already had the shocks off over there at the truck stop, but even pulling them off, they only took me, with talking with trucker Janelle, still only took me half an hour, 45 minutes or so to pull them off. And most of that was done with talking. They weren't too hard. But so we're gonna go in here and get all cleaned up, and then we'll hit the road. Alright, so we're on the road now. I don't feel too much of a difference, but over some of the bigger bumps, after I went back to the truck stop to get me something to drink for the road, I can feel a little bit of a difference in the shock. But for all those that don't really know, all the shock's purpose is just to soften the bounce, along with the springs and all that. It all ties in together. So granted, yes, I could have driven yesterday. I could have just unbolted the shock and just drove down to Topeka, or drove up to Topeka like that. But why have a super rough ride if you don't have to? So I mean, that's why I replaced them. Well, not to mention I had to. But now that they're on there, I feel a lot better. But unfortunately, now we have to rush with this load, because I told my dispatcher that he sent me a message this morning asking what my ETA was. Even though it's a drop facility, I can drop it any time before midnight and be safe. I guess he was worried about my next pickup. So I gave him an ETA of 6 p.m. But now that we're actually on the road, I'm going to call him after I get done with this video and pretty much let him know that we should be there around 4 p.m. or so, give or take. We are running 70. By the way, the load is only 3,500 pounds. So it's practically like if I'm running empty. So, yeah, see, that bump wasn't bad at all compared to normal. I like that. I'll be happy when I replace the back ones, because I know the back ones are really bad. They're leaking the oil out of them, so that's definitely a sign that they're out. But this thing might actually ride like a brand new truck when I get with that. Damn, if I could speak today, when I finally redo or exchange the back ones out and put the new ones on, it might actually feel like that brand new ride again. But we're gonna keep on rolling down here at a high rate of fuel consumption, as they say. And I can tell it's kind of cloudy out. Don't know if it's gonna really rain or not, but I guess we'll find out. I had to clean my window, but I did a half-ass rush job on my window, but at least I got most of the bugs off of it. But currently it's 68 degrees outside. Somebody's trying to talk on the radio. Turn that down real quick. But yeah, we're gonna just enjoy this trip and keep on running. Hopefully it'll be a nice, easy day. No major construction or accidents or anything like that to help slow us down. Well, we were talking last night, and it came up about CBs and whether to have them, whether not to have them. Obviously, me, I always have a radio with me, and it's always on. So any of you out there that see my truck, they do call me the Money Maker. That's my CB handle. Or for those of you that don't know the lingo, that is my code name, we'll say, when you want to get in touch with me on the CB radio. Or not the money maker, sorry, the money chaser. I'm thinking about how much money I'm going to make. But they call me the money chaser because I'm always chasing after money. But like I said, you know, I'll always have one with me. It's always on. I do turn it down if I'm talking on the phone, or like right now when somebody starts to talk when I'm making a video. Obviously I'll turn it down. But my reasoning for having one on is you never know what's going to happen. Somebody come in the opposite direction, they might want to tell you about a bad accident that's right up there in front of you. That way they can tell you if there's, you know, possibly a way around it so you're not stuck in all the traffic. Or if you're just going to be screwed and stuck in traffic, but at least you'll know that traffic's stopping ahead of you. You can prepare for it a lot easier. Just like, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen on Facebook and on the news and everything else about those bad accidents that they just recently had up there in Wyoming. You know, the 30 and 40 car pileups. Now granted, there was a lot of trucks involved. Obviously because, I guess, cars are smarter to get off the road. But the trucks were out there, like my CB handle, were chasing that money. And, you know, so they're gonna push it a little bit farther. Maybe a little bit more than what they should have. And they're not gonna slow down like they should have. A lot of those accidents could have stopped if they just slowed down a little bit more. But, even more so if they would have had a CB on. They would have known, because the people that was obviously involved in the accident or going the opposite direction could have warned them. Not saying that it always happens. Not saying that a lot of people, you know, actually warn the opposite side that they are coming to a stop. But when there's a pileup going on, I'm pretty damn sure people would be all over that radio talking, warning the other driver, especially in snow and ice conditions. That's when a lot more people have their radios on, because it's all about road conditions. You never know what's in front of you. Well then, you know, there's always a good thing too. Like this truck that I'm coming up on. What happens if, you know, his brake lights don't work, or his tail lights don't work, or he's got a blowout that he didn't hear, you know, or didn't check his tires or something in the morning before he left, you know. I can get on the radio and tell him. Then he can either pull off onto the shoulder or find the next exit and fix his problem.
Way station ahead.
Thank you. You're interrupting me, GPS. But you know, it's better to be warned than keep on rolling down the road. And like my GPS just said, there's a way station up here. The CB will also tell you. You know, when people start talking, you can ask them, what's the scale house doing up there, or the chicken coop as they call them. Well, it's locked up or closed. Then, you know, you don't have to worry about looking for the sign. I mean, you still want to look for the sign to make sure it is actually closed. Because there are times where they just open up and they close. And then open right back up again, right after a couple trucks pass by. But yeah, I mean, a CB radio is definitely good to have. You know, it's definitely, you know, it's a good warning device, mainly for traffic and you know, if you got problems with your truck or trailer. Like when I was talking yesterday about about my truck regenning and looking like it was on fire, it was actually quite funny, because every time it started to regen, people would get on the radio and tell me, hey man, you got to pull over, your brakes are on fire, your brakes are on fire, your truck's smoking, pull over. You know, you gotta check, you got some kind of problem, you gotta check it out. Sorry about that, I had to wet my whistle. But, you know, they tell you, oh, you know, they thought my brakes were on fire, even though we weren't going down a hill. Didn't hit my brake in, you know, 100 plus miles or so. I don't know how far it actually was, but, you know, but they just see the smoke coming from out from underneath the truck and think, you know, that there's a problem with my truck, which obviously there was. You know, I had that exhaust pipe, that flex pipe that was cracked. So when it's regenning, the smoke's coming out of that instead of out of the top of the stack like it should. So it blows underneath the truck, and then people think, you know, my brakes are on fire or something, or I'm dripping oil and it's burning. You know, So of course they always got on the radio and said, hey, you know, you gotta check it out. And then of course I'd always have to get back on the radio and tell them, no, I'm fine, you know. I already know what it is, and tell them what the problem is. Then they say, okay, 10-4 and keep on rolling down the road. But there was 1 or 2 times that there was so much smoke coming out from underneath that truck that I actually did pull over and stop, because hell, I wasn't sure if my truck was actually on fire or not. Because it was so damn smoky, it actually looked like it. And I thought maybe because, you know, that filter gets very, very hot when it's regenning. If you're parked on grass and the grass is dry, it could catch the grass on fire. See, this way station's open. But let's see if I get the green light. If I get the green light, we'll keep on rolling. If not, I'll pause the video. But you know, so I mean, with that getting that hot, I got scared. So yeah, I pulled over and checked it out. All right. Thank you, pre-pass. Gotta love it. No stopping in the scale house for me. But you know, I mean, because you know, with that thing getting hot, you know, you never know. So of course, you know, pull over, check it out, see what's actually going on. Come to find out, it was just coming out of my exhaust pipe, because as soon as I stopped, the smoke went away. Because it's only pushing it through at a high rate of, you know, volume, I guess, I don't know, but when you're under power, when the RPMs are raised up. So not too busy over there today, but we're gonna just continue on our path here, and we'll let you see what it's like out here on the road and my trip for a little bit. So stay with us, and we'll fill you in later of what's going on. Okay, it's a bit on the breezy side over here, so hopefully I can block the wind as much as possible. Making a quick stop over here in Noble, I was about to say Texas. Noble, Oklahoma. Old Mel over here, as you can tell, he's trying to go. He wants to go to the bathroom. He was giving me that sign that he's gotta go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Take this leash off you. Come here. Sorry about the movement on the camera. He just wants to go. Wait. There, go. Alright, he's like, oh, I can go, I can go. But man, it's getting crazy. But 76 degrees out here. Nice day, actually. It is still partially cloudy, as you can kind of see. They make a little detour around over here. But they got Dairy Queen over here, and that's another reason why I wanted to stop anyways. Kind of in the mood for an Orange Julius, because those things are good. Can never go wrong with those. Kind of like ice cream, but one that you can drink. If you haven't tried an Orange Julius, try one. They're pretty damn good. But yeah, I mean, beautiful day out here. Now he's out running around. He's doing his laps. But oh, got another 200 and some miles to go still. So it's still gonna be driving for a little bit. But we're doing 70. You know, trying to get there as quick as we can. But sorry about the movement. Trying to get this thing all taken care of here. But one thing that bothered me, I'm hoping you guys can hear me and not too much of the wind, but one thing that bothered me driving over here, I'm doing 70 miles an hour, and I get passed by a school bus filled with kids. Get over here. To me, nothing is more dangerous with that kind of mindset of having a school bus filled with kids and you're running 70. They have no seat belts. What happens if a tire blows and you lose control? For you school bus drivers, I mean, you gotta think about that. What if your own kids are on that bus? I doubt that you're gonna be driving that fast. You know, it's just, that kind of made me upset. You know, the kids were out there trying to get me to blow the air horn, but because it was a school bus, I'm not going to do it. If they were in a regular car, yeah, I'll do it. But on a school bus, especially running 70, I definitely don't want to freak out that driver and have them crash, because that'd be something that I don't think I could ever get rid of off of my chest. You know, knowing that because I blew the air horn for a kid to make the kid happy, that caused the bus to wreck and hurt and possibly kill all these other kids. I mean, that's too much, and I don't know why people do it. To me, I think school buses should be governed. You know, I think they're supposed to follow a speed limit of 55 miles an hour anyways. But damn, I'm losing my balance. Damn, it's getting crazy now. Hold on. Come on, let's go. Mel. Let's get him back in the truck. Mel. What the hell are you digging at? Mel. He's too busy with his damn nose in the ground. Look at him. He's smelling something, boy. Come on. Let's go. He's too busy smelling whatever he wants. Let's go. Y'all done? Keywords, all done, and that's his sign, knowing that I'm trying to tell him that it's pretty much time to go. And then we're gonna go back to the truck. See, there you go. But man, it's starting to really get breezy out here. Oh, I didn't even see all the cows over there. I could have showed you the cows, but they're too far away. You probably wouldn't see them. But yeah, with school buses, I mean, that's just, to me, that's beyond stupid. I mean, that still blows my mind, and that was probably about a good 45 minutes ago that happened. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and hit the road with old Mel here, and then put this down so he can put him up in the truck. But I'm gonna go get me my drink, and then we're gonna hit the road and keep on rolling. By the way, sorry my other video ended so quick. It just happened to be that I forgot to charge the battery last night, and of course the battery died on me. So I'm gonna go get a drink, and then we're gonna hit the road. Let's roll. All right. Well, we're made it over here to Topeka, Kansas, and it took us let's see here. How long did it take us? Today. Well, we drove a total of 382 miles. And let's see here. Text message. It took us 5 hours and 20 minutes is what I have total drive time. So, I mean, you know, pretty decent day so far. We're going to go pick up another load. We're going to go pick up another load here in Topeka. That's going up to Kankakee or what the hell is that damn place? I always hated that place. Kankakee. Who the hell named that? But we're going to Kankakee, Illinois. But tonight we're gonna go pick up this load, and then we're gonna go head over to the yard. Elmo's over here jealous. He knows I'm talking to you. He's up here trying to get on my lap, make me pet him. He's down here behind the steering wheel. See him? Nope, stay down. He's all getting jealous. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pick up this load. We're 14 miles away from the pickup. So we're gonna go pick up this load and then head to the yard so that way I can do some laundry and go from there. So we'll see you and talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, so we're stopped at our yard in Kansas City. I would have made this video a little bit earlier, but I was doing a little bit of polishing on the rims. Got some new polish I was testing out. Well, hell, I think I showed you guys on the other rim. Started doing a couple more, but then it started getting ready to rain. I only did those because I couldn't do my laundry because there was other people using the laundromat. So now that their clothes are already done, now it's pouring outside. So here I wait for the rain to stop, or at least slow down quite a bit. But we're just in the truck. Huh, Mel? We in the truck? I know what you want. You just want what's in my hand, don't you? You just want what's in my hand. Yes, see, we already know that. Well, you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. Well, you have to wait. Oh, don't give me that. Well, why don't you go to your bed? You think you deserve it? Don't touch. No. You're doing pretty good. I didn't tell you yet. Alright. See, he listens. He can be taught. He's a good dog. I've had him since August. But he's a good dog. I love him. He's like part of the family now. Family with all the kids. Huh. Is that what we are? We're a family with kids? You're getting all happy over there? Oh, you found another piece that you lost? I don't have nothing else in my hand. My hand's empty. There's nothing in there. That's the camera. There's nothing in my hand. See, watch. You ready? Look at my hand. What? What? No, you're not getting more. No more. No more, but I'll give you some love. But, so we're here in Kansas City. We got 475 miles to our destination up there in Kankakee, or whatever it's called. That's almost as bad as some of the names up there in Wisconsin. Those I wouldn't even attempt to try to pronounce. Some of them. Some of them ain't too bad. But, well, today was a decent day. We ran about 450 miles. It would have taken us longer, but I was running 70 all day. Except for the last 60 miles because how heavy this load is. I think I made another video earlier saying it was like almost 45,000 pounds. Needless to say, this load is heavy. So, we'll head up there tomorrow and deliver this. It is a drop and hook. So once we get up there, I'm pretty sure we'll get another load pre-planned before we get there. So we'll see how that works out. But I know there was something I was going to talk to you guys about, and I just don't remember really what it was. So we'll go ahead and end this vlog here, and we'll see if I remember for tomorrow morning. But we'll get up probably about 8 o'clock tomorrow. There's no rush on this load. It's a drop and hook. So I'm not gonna leave the ass crack of dawn. Like I said before, I'm not a morning person. My normal time is, for me to get up, the sun has to be up. Now granted, because it's raining, the sun might not physically, shine bright, but it's gonna be daylight outside. So we'll see what time I wake up, and go from there. I'm hoping that the rain will stop here in a little bit, so that way, well, it's starting to die down now. So I'm gonna have to go grab my clothes and get in there while I can. But for all you drivers out there, be safe. Keep that shiny side up, that black side down. Like the videos if you like them. Share them with your friends and your family and your co-workers or whoever you feel like sharing them with. You can share it on Facebook if you like. Share it wherever. Get my name out there. Like I said before, once we get those subscribers up there, there's probably gonna be a giveaway. Most likely, I'm thinking it's gonna be a gift card. I haven't decided the dollar amount of the gift card, but it'll be, if I do the gift card winners, whoever wins it, whoever's name I draw, will get the choice of where they want the gift card. I'm not just gonna get a random one. I will help whoever wins. That's my saying. Thanks to you guys for putting up with my boring videos of me just talking to myself to a camera. But we'll get there. Hopefully, I would love to have, my perfect goal would probably be about 12,000 subscribers. I wouldn't want more than that, because then I'd be too popular and people might start finding me out there on the road. I do like to be by myself. But with that being said, if you guys recognize me out there on the road, feel free, say hi. I'm a very nice person. I do like to hold a conversation with people. But, if you see me, say hi. What's it going to hurt? Just say, hey, I saw you on YouTube. One of your subscribers. So that way I know at least where you found me and why you might be honking at me or waving at me or looking at me funny, you know. Granted, I'm goofy looking, but hey, you know, my wife likes it. She's happy with me. She's put up with me long enough. But so all you guys drive safe out there, you know. Even you guys that aren't a truck driver yet, you know, drive safe even in your cars, whether it's raining, snowing, sleeting, you know, whatever. But drive safe, get home to your family safe, and take care. And we will see you in the morning.